Hello everyone, thanks for watching my channel. Today I'm going to be tinting my brows. I'm going to be using Beautiful Brows products, and this is their tinting color Deep Black, and I'm going to be using about 2 milliliters there, and I'm going to mix it with their developer. It's a 10 volume developer, and this is specially formulated for skin, guys, so this is not something that you use for your hair. So this is formulated for the skin. I'm going to use about 6 drops there, and I'm going to mix that product together so that I can tint my eyebrows with it. And the reason why I decided to tint my brows was because my brow looked a little, to me it looked a little more sparse, so I wanted to fill them in without using makeup. So here I'm just prepping the skin and prepping my brow hairs by removing any dirt, oil, or makeup, and I'm using the alcohol prep pad there. So I'm going to clean that up and get that ready for application. So next I'm going to prep my skin and my eyebrow hairs here. So I'm just going to be using some coconut petroleum oil, and I'm going to use that as a barrier on my skin to protect my skin from the product. Even though it is formulated for skin, I'm still going to protect my skin, guys. So I'm just adding some petroleum jelly around my eyebrows onto my skin, just in case a little product gets on it. So yeah, so I'm protecting my skin there and getting my eyebrows ready for application. So I'm going to be using a angled eyebrow brush, and I recommend using something that's a little bit on the stiff side because some brushes can be a little soft and the bristles can start to kind of fold as you're doing your application, and you don't want that. You want something that's a little bit firm. So I'm making sure that I'm placing the product on my natural eyebrow hairs, and I'm making sure that I stay within the shape that I have there. Now this product does stain the skin a little bit, but if you're looking for something that's going to give you that really dark staining, I mean, this may do it. I just didn't leave it on very long because it was my first time actually trying the product. So I'm making sure that I brush that product into the hairs. And as you can see, I'm following the shape of my natural brow hairs, trying to make sure that I get enough product on each piece of hair. So just continue to do that type of application until you get the saturation that you like and the amount of product that you're comfortable with. So I'm going to keep on doing that until I get the amount I want. Now I'm just cleaning up around my brow to make sure I don't have any product that's outside of my shape there. So that's what I'm doing with the Q-tip. So I'm going back in, doing a little fill-in work, making sure that I get that product on the brow. As you can see, I am focused on all of the areas that I want to be a little more intense, and that's going to be more from the middle to the back of the brow. I like for that part of my brow to be a little more intense, and I'm just doing some cleanup work there because I don't want my skin to be stained too much. So I'm just cleaning up above and below the brow. Now, another thing that you'll see me doing here too is I'm going to also go in to the bulb of the brow, which is the very beginning of the eyebrow, and I'm going to be removing some product. And the reason why I do that is because I don't want it to be too intense at the front of my eyebrow. I don't want to look angry, so I want to remove some of that product. So you'll see me remove some of that product with the Q-tip. See, I'm doing that now. So I'm just removing some of it because I don't want it to be too dark at the bulb of the brow. As I said, this is my first time using the product, so I wasn't sure of what the results would look like, so I'm being a little cautious here. Alright, so I'm just checking it out. So I think I'm going to go back in and do a little cleanup work, add a little more product in a couple of places. So that's what I'm doing here. I just took a smaller, more defined brush, and I'm going into little areas that I feel like, okay, I can go ahead and add it now because it's been sitting on the rest of the brow a little bit longer. So if I add a little bit to those areas like the bulb of the brow now, it won't be as intense because it's almost time to take it off. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just defining my eyebrow shape a little bit more, and adding and actually with that one I'm actually taking some product away and cleaning up around the brow. I think it's probably, you know, it's probably best to take away the product than to put on too much at the beginning, because you can always add more later. But I didn't want it to look too dark with my first attempt. So now it's time, it's been about 3 minutes, so now it's time to go ahead and wipe off that product and see what we got. So yes, so I took it off and it looks pretty good. I was pleased with the first application. So I'm going to try this again, guys, and I'm going to come back and film and let you see the results of me doing this for a second time. And maybe I'll let the product stay on a little bit longer to get a more intense, darker brow. But I really did like the way it came out with just using the product for about 3 minutes. I didn't let it stay on very long, as I stated, because I was scared and had never used it before. But here's the final results. I hope you guys like it. And yeah, just leave some comments below and let me know what you think. Have a good one. Talk to you soon.